What's good? What's good? What's good? What is good? Listen up, man. Switching it up today. Today, I am not going to open up any Pokemon cards for you guys. That is correct. 0 cards. Instead, I am going to teach you how to build a deck. So I'm going to make it as simple as I can to understand, but it's pretty straightforward. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through one of my decks that I have built. It's a fire deck, and then just kind of explain why I chose the cards that I have in it. So instead of showing you on the computer, I'm just going to show you the actual deck I have in person, and then yeah, you can just kind of see why I chose what I have in there. And I hope you learned something from this if you're trying to build your own deck. Of course, if you have any questions, comment down below, or you can send me an email, DM me on Instagram, whatever, and let's just dive in. We're just gonna dive, come on, with me, you and me, let's dive. All right, y'all, so here it is. This is a 60 card deck. And if you are gonna go play in tournaments or whatever, you do need card sleeves like this. Here, I have one laying around right here, that's empty. So it just looks like this. You just slide the card in. You need those so you don't end up cheating or whatever, no one accuses you of cheating. And so that way all the backs look the exact same. So here we go. I'm just gonna go through what I have set up as a beginner deck. From what I've gathered, they want you to have 20 of each. So 60 cards total, 20 Pokemon, 20 trainers, and 20 energy. So that's whatever your preference is, or however you want to build it. So I chose to go a different route with mine. Okay, so I have about 19 to 20 Pokemon, 30 trainers, and then about 10 to 12 energy. So, well, more or less of those trainers. Maybe it's like 26, something like that. So that way it equals out to about 60, or it equals to 60, and then I have enough energies to level up all my stronger Pokemon cards that I have in there, because some of them require more than, like this Torchic only requires 1. Some of them require 3, 4, 5. So, but yeah, let's just show you what I have. Come on. So we're just gonna split it up. We have the Pokemon, the trainers, and the energy. So with Pokemon, you want to have a pretty good solid base with your basics, right? So basically, if you don't have any basics, you can't play and you'll ultimately lose the game. So it's good to have a bunch of different basics. So like, for example, I have 3 Torchic, 2 Combuskin, the evolution, and then 2 Blaziken. So that way you have a pretty solid lineup. You're able to find them, or excuse me, you're able to draw them when it's your turn, because remember, you draw 1 card per turn. So on top of them, we have a bunch of stronger basics. So you can tell right here at the top where it says basic, it'll be basic, stage 1 or stage 2 for the 3 evolutions. So you want to find some strong guys like Torkoal, Volcanion that have these basics, so that way you don't have to really evolve him to get him to like this final stage or whatever. So we have Volcanion, Torkoal, 2 Centiskorch Vs, and these guys are pretty strong. So you can tell like it takes 3 to 4 energies for each one. And then of course I like to shake it up a little bit. I got Litleo, Pyroar, but honestly I haven't actually used these as I've been playing. So to kind of go along with Torchic and Blaziken, Combuskin, we have Charmanders, 3 Charmanders, 2 Charmeleons, and then 1 Charizard. I'm thinking about adding another Charizard in there. I have one that is a basic, but he's just a beast. So yeah, I should add him. What am I saying? I should add him. So that is a total of 1, 2, 3, 17, 18, 19. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go with the energies next, because these are pretty easy to explain. So because I have a fire deck, I got this Heat Energy card. It lets me add 20 HP to the Pokemon that this card is attached to. So basically that just means that his health will go up. So if I added it to this Torchic, it would go up to 80 instead of 60. and it is 1 energy that you can apply for the turn. So I have 2 of those. I pulled these out of booster decks, and I'm trying to find more. But besides those, I have a bunch of fire energy, and I have 1 colorless in here. Where are you? There we go. I have 1 colorless, and he goes along with one of the big, strong, basic Pokemon that I have. So there you go. Just a bunch of fire energy, those heat energies, and a colorless. Okay, so now I feel like this is the most important part that I wish someone would have told me when I first started. When I first started building decks, I had like, I don't know, about 35 Pokemon, give or take 9 or 10 energies, and the rest were trainers. Horrible way to go around. I have about 30 trainers in here as of right now, because these are going to be your strongest or most helpful things in the game. And I'll just kind of go through each one just to show you what I mean. And yeah, and then this will hopefully give you a base for what you should add into your deck. But once again, this is all my personal preference. You can do whatever with yours. It's just that this deck has won me, well, every match I've played, I'm undefeated with this deck. So here we go. We got a Sonia, lets you search up to 2 basic or 2 basic energy Pokemon and energy in your deck. She's awesome. Bird Keeper. Switch your active Pokemon with one of your benched, and they can draw 3. So that just means that if you have an active out and he's super weak, then go ahead, switch him out with someone on your bench and draw 3 cards, which is always good so that you can make sure you have more cards in your hand. We have 4 Hop, 3 House, and those just basically let you draw 3 cards. Those are great because there's nothing worse than being stuck and not having a Pokemon to play, or not having any energies to add on to that Pokemon that you have on your starting. So there you go. All right, then we have Kiawe. He is insane. I need to find more of these, but it says search your deck for up to 4 energy cards and attach them to one of your Pokemon, and shuffle your deck. Your turn ends. That's insane. So basically, like that Charizard I had, he definitely needs 4 energy. If I wanted to level him up quick, all I had to do is go ahead and add those 4 energies with Kiawe. He's insane. I need to find more of him. Vitality Band. This allows me to do 10 more damage to my opponent, to whoever this card is attached to. Great Ball lets me look at the top 7 cards in my deck, and I can reveal 1 card that is a Pokemon of those top 7, and then I just put the cards back and shuffle the deck. I can have more than 1 energy from your from my bench Pokemon to my active, which is also really good to do. That way you can kind of attach 2 energies to your active Pokemon within 1 turn. Evolution Incense, it's okay. It's a good card to have when I can't find Charmeleon and I really want to level up to Charizard. Like let's say I have Charmander, he's active, but then this guy will let me, skip the Charmeleon and go straight to Charizard if I have him in my hand. So this is awesome to have for that one moment, but other than that, if you're not like really worried about it, I wouldn't worry about that card. But Turbo Patch, it says flip a coin. If heads, attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your basic Pokemon that isn't a GX. So I have a lot of V's in there, so this card works well for that. So this is Pokemon Catcher. It's awesome. Basically, you just flip a coin. If it's heads, you get to switch out your opponent's active for one of their bench, which is really nice because then it's like, if you can't kill his active with this move, then switch it out for one of their weaker Pokemons on their bench. Energy Retrieval. Put up 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. That's really nice if you are just having a big time struggle trying to, draw energies from your deck. This is PokeKid. It says search your deck for Pokemon, reveal it, put it in your hand. I really like this because it lets me search for anything I want. So like once again, if I have Charmeleon, but I'm just having a hard time finding Charizard, this guy will let me find him. So super nice, super helpful. Then we got Potions. It restores 30 damage. And then the last 2 is Pokemon Center Lady. Basically, it just says heal 60 damage from one of your Pokemon, and it recovers from all special conditions, which means like if they're poisoned, burned, confused, sleeping, whatever it is, they're healed, and then they can get back up and fight. So there you go. That is my 60 card deck. It's a fire deck. So this is really good if you want to fight someone only using a fire deck. So there you go. I know it sounds a little complicated, but honestly it's not. Once you keep collecting Pokemon cards and you keep pulling trainers and more Pokemon, you're gonna be able to find that you can build a deck pretty easy. But just remember, you need, this is my personal opinion once again, but you need a lot of trainers. And just make sure you've got a full stack of really solid Pokemon. Like I do know that those Centiskorch Pokemon basic V cards I have. So yeah, there you go. Once again, if you have any questions, comment down below, message me, whatever, high five, punch me in the face in the bottom right corner of this video. And when you do that, you'll subscribe, because I'm making more of these videos. And then this is basically reaching out to my 4 viewers that I have right now. But in the next video that I build a deck and kind of show you, I'm gonna go ahead and show you the I'm gonna show you the electric and water type deck that I built. That is awesome. That one is killer as well. And I can't wait to show it to you. But until next time, thanks for watching, guys. And remember, subscribe. See ya.